and doesn't want to be super aggressive and waits for her openings. So I think that both of these forces that will want to play back more, now that they are meeting, I think we're going to see a pretty interesting one. But I do know that there is quite a bit of Steve counterplay that Lucina can exploit because she is fast. So I don't know, maybe it could be Lucina favored at the start. It's hard to say, but right now, I mean, right now it's looking pretty decent. Right now it's looking like Sinister wants E to play at his pace and wants him to get stage control, because as you can see, E is just patient to wait.
Yeah, and E waiting his moment, knowing his character's size, and trying to throw a forward smash, doing a quick get-up attack, knowing that he is going to be invincible for a bit of time and doing that. Poking at him at the toes with the down tilt, doing an excellent job keeping the speed at bay.
Yeah, man, this is Mr. E. He saw that one Yoni video where it was like, yo, if you break the block that's underneath Steve, you can just like get in on him and he won't have an option. And ever since then, once he does that, once he forces Sinister to, you know, react to that option that he's been doing, it's incredibly difficult. And that's why we see this percent from Mr. E, is that and his combination of ledge trapping. He's done a great job of ledge trapping and recognizing his frame advantage so far. But now it's him on the ledge, and Sinister is going to try to keep him there, but instead going to send him to the other ledge with that minecart. Suddenly, this game is looking even.
Yeah, and Mr. E did a very good job when he had to recover. He recovered a bit closer to stage, mixing up very well, even going high and fastballing, making sure that he cannot get that forward smash up, and even knowing that he can poke that little block on the bottom off, and he just gets it. Sinister going for Fortnite on E, don't know what that means.
Fortnite. Retweet if you agree. But speaking of Fortnite right now, it's looking like Mr. E wants the set to go on for 2 weeks so far, just continually keeping him at bay, trying very hard to not allow Sinister to do his little minecart shenanigans. You know, that's what we were saying at the beginning of this set as to how this matchup could go out. It could be, you know, just Sinister mining and then going for that minecart immediately after. E now trying to respect that, kind of got blown up for it in the first stock, doesn't want that to happen again. You can see him staying on that platform, getting ready with those forward airs, those up airs, and those back airs in general. But Sinister using a bit of a trick of his own with that TNT down smash.
Yeah, and playing very well and trying to get a little combo off started with his up B and doing a very switching recovery that makes it look like he's going to go straight, but he does a very good job. Mr. E hopping right over and just landing a back here, still trying to poke at him with those down tilts. And does an excellent shield pressure.
That
with his with his dancing blade.
That is an insane Lucina mix-up that I don't think well maybe not insane, but a very, very good Lucina mix-up that I don't think I've seen before, because E always goes for the timing back airs on that spot and then like makes you drop, or tries to make you drop shield and then just does a safe pressure. But instead he went for the side B, knowing it would kill, knowing it was a multi-hit of like 5 or 6 hits, and used it immaculately and carried that momentum incredibly to take that set and that game, that stock as well, man. A 2 stock coming out from Mr. E in what looked like a very even game, where he just top playered his way to the top, man. Amazing stuff from E, amazing juggling, amazing shield pressure, amazing mix-ups, amazing everything, showing why he was on the PGR.
Yeah, and Sinister has a bit of a wall to climb. 2 stocks, he definitely has room to just show off. And let's see if he can make it back, because he has shown moments where he did very well.
No, it's...
Our screen has appeared to turn black.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Looks like it. We're just gonna have some technical issues here. It's all good. It's all good. But no, man, like, just seriously, some great plays from many great competitors on this one, because like Sinister did a great job of just doing the Steve game plan, and it worked for a long time. It worked very well in the first stock and pretty nicely in the second as well. But once E just stopped him from being able to play his game, it was all the E show. But right now it's looking like the Sinister show. As you can see, that is 57%, not even done yet. 71. Now Sinister gets to play his game as E tries to mix up how he wants to recover. Or get in.
Yeah, and he does an excellent job. He makes it seem like, oh, I'm going to break this block, I'm going to go straight through, but no. And we can see that he's quickly adapting. He's seeing that he has this explosive trick of his own, Sinister, and he just quickly adapts to it. He's like, I don't want to do that again. I'm going to change it up because I know my opponent wants to go for that again.
That he is, man. That he is. Mr. E, of course, being a top player, has to adapt to those things on the fly. And when you're fighting off against the Steve, who is the probably in Ultimate the character that has the most mix-ups straight up, you need to be able to do that. But right now, E showing that he can adapt pretty nicely, as you can see, not getting hit by any of these fell moves that Sinister is putting out now. Trying to get that down here, but not quite getting it. And E, you know, got blown up on the first stock pretty well, and a lot of percent to his name, only for him to be retaliating now. You know, you get that neutral win once as Mr. E with that Lucina, and it just goes absolutely crazy. Trying to get that up B to poke the shield, but not quite going to succeed in it, as Sinister now continues to turtle and run away.
Yeah, Sinister seems to be just waiting for his items, and we can see that he has a bit of mix on his own and a bit of frame traps too. It would seem Sinister knows that if you do this cart, people are wanting to jump over. They don't want to get hit by it. They don't want to get grabbed by it. A quick 57%, much like last stock, showing, hey, this character, you don't want to get hit, because once this Steve, Enderman, Zombie, Alex, whatever you want to call them, once they get started, they can't go. But a quick forward tilt from Mr. E is going to take out that first stock, but still with 67%, it's not easy, especially with gold on the line.
Yeah, it's not looking the best situation, especially when you look at that percent, man. But here's the thing with E. We've seen him make these comebacks and bring it back to an even game, literally just the last stock. But he will not do it this time at all, actually. That dash in will get caught from Sinister, showing that dash dance on Wi-Fi is not a great tool, unlike that diamond. Sinister still going for these diamond combos to extend the damage that he has on E, but E not being shaken, getting that triple fair string, trying to get just a little bit more, but Sinister out of the corner. Okay.
Very good counter to combat a very aggressive option that is diamond dash attack, and it does a lot of damage. This is a lot of knockback and potentially kill if he was at ledge.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think both players have been playing this matchup really nicely. Sinister, with all of the tricks that he's been utilizing, and, you know, just his understanding of Lucina's range for the most part and how to keep her out, and E, just, you know, with understanding what Steve wants to do, but not always being able to punish it. Back here on the minecart did not result in him winning that trade. As a result, he gets sent off, but not to the blast zone completely. Same with that back air, not going to result in the death of a Sinister, but F tilt will. All right,
yeah,
last
very
stock.
good addition to move to counteract that small hitbox. It's a bit like Kika's up B as their own, but you can see that he's able to counteract that. And of course, just trying to battle out of the corner, uses his pickaxe to knock him around. I did not say anything else. Nobody can say that.
That's true. Nobody else can say that, and nobody else can say that Mr. E is not making this comeback right now. This is what happens when he's on the ledge. Sinister, you knew he was looking for the up smash there, and E recognized that as well. Just went to the platform, stayed cognizant, and just was not down to play that game against Sinister, but will have to play Minecraft with him. That is the minecart to ram E into that blast zone to take game number 2. Sinister evening it up 2-2 now, and my god, can you imagine if this upset happened? Hold on, it's looking possible.
It's looking very possible. Sinister did make top 5 last time.
Yeah, he made top 5. That's what it was.
Top 6, I should say, because there's double 5th place. He got 5th place essentially.
Chat, do you guys believe that it's top 6 or top 5? Personally, I would have to say top 5. But what do you guys think?
Let us know in the chat. Better to say it's 5th place, because that's realistically what he got.
Fair enough, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's
on Smash GG. On Smash GG, there is a thing to battle out for 5th place.
Oh, that's a mechanic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna utilize that.
It makes like a 3rd row where the 2 battle for 5th place, and it gives them their 5th or 6th. Yeah, nobody plays it because it's
dumb rule. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, because everyone is just like, yeah.
If you want more entertainment, sure, go for it, but not really this thing. But we're going to be seeing a new stage, potentially a counterpick from Sinister. No.
I think we might be seeing the counterpick potentially coming out from E. The stage he wants to go to will be determined here.
Of course, Mr. E has been playing for years and in this top-level competitive scene, so he is very comfortable with these stages. All of them.
3, 2,
we're going to be seeing Town and City. Not a stage I would expect, but I suppose it gives him more room to work around. He's getting shield poked by the side B, going for another forward tilt, trading for it, going for it down, breaking the cart, and hitting at the same time. 77% opting to go low once more, doing that little swerve around, looking like Brawl Meta Knight.
Yeah. Oh man, comparing Lucina to Brawl Meta Knight. Now that's something.
I was comparing his Steve up B to Brawl.
Actually, yeah, fair enough. Steve, low key, Brawl Meta Knight might just be in this game as Steve, but I don't think people have realized it yet. Maybe a little bit, but either way, I think this is, just to go back real quick to it, a good pick from Mr. E. The long stage with no platform usage, and also just less good minings in general for Steve, allows E to react to minecart a lot well, which was what he was struggling with a lot in that last game number 2. You see that? He probably could have evaded that if he did not go up for that forward air. And see almost there again, going for that jump. It's still E playing around minecart decently well, but not well enough right now. Sinister having almost evened this up, but he's going to play around that one nicely, realizing, okay, if I just stay underneath Sinister, he can't hit me with minecart. And if he goes for the down air, I can just be fine. But Sinister's not going to be fine. That's going to be Dancing Blade from Mr. E to take stock number 1.
And that is definitely going to be a stock 1, but 100%, how far can that go with Lucina? Very balanced top tier. It's very hard to play against this character and not get walled out on your own. Quick throw, down throw into up air. Not sure if that was IDJ or what, but it was a very good job. Forward tilt, just trying to get him off of him, failing to shield poke, and going for a shield breaker. Of course, his shield is low. That would 100% break and kill if he was pushed to the ledge.
Man, just watching Mr. E's play is just honestly very refined. You know, he knows what he's doing, and there's very few technical input errors or very few misguided reads. He just goes for the safe things that he knows can win, and it's very nice to watch, especially against Sinister, a player who is applying pressure constantly and is constantly looking for your mistakes. It's just a very good clash of titans right now. Mr. E going to dunk him down to that ground F tilt. Nope, not quite. As a result, Sinister now trying to catch his landing, only to get F tilted to the face, and the forward air from the returning Town and City platform. Could something more of unfortunate happen? Sinister going to lose that stock in tremendously unfortunate ways.
And we see Mr. E is playing a very safe character with very simple combos, but the character can go so far just because of that. It has their own technical stuff that you need to practice, and he's doing excellent work with it. And the Sinister is playing a much more technical, much more risk for reward character. So if he messes something up, it goes a lot more downhill than if Mr. E does. And that is going to be an unfortunate SD.
Yeah, just like you said, man, very risk-reward, and the reward was not there for Sinister that time. However, the reward that Mr. E will get is another 2 stock in game number 2 on his counter pick that will move him on to top 8 winner side. And honestly, I think for a minute there, it was looking like Sinister could have very much so upset the first seed of this tournament and advanced really nicely, but E shutting him down with the safe consistency and poke moves that his Lucina is known for. You love to see it from him. You love to see him in that winner's top 8. We're going to be seeing him in just a little bit. Oh wait, yeah, game 3, sorry. We're going to be seeing him in just a little bit, but for now, gotta give it up to both players. Both players played really nicely.
Do you guys think that there will be anyone to be able to take down Mr. E? I think it is quite so possible that someone will be able to make an upset, and maybe pretty far in the bracket, winners finals, grand finals, around there. Not sure if he'll go much further, but Mr. E is setting himself up very nicely so he does not have to do much of a loser's run.
Well, here's the thing. The next opponent that E has to face is Lazy Zach. And Lazy Zach, of course, is, the basically premier Sonic main. So I think we could see something there.